G'day and welcome back to our Swedish Plutonium campaign. So we've sort of abandoned the Plutonium part. We'll do the thing in a couple of months and start working towards it. I guess since we're still at war with them, we can try and bomb them when possible. Where can we reach Iceland from? Empty Allied air bases. Vestlandet is just over 3,000 away. And how far can these strap bombers reach? 2k. So we need strap bomber 3 to reach out there. Unless Denmark has this one. This is a Danish core. It is in Norwegian Sea, apparently. Norwegian Sea we can reach from Vestlandet with the bombers we've got now. Alright, Soviets is just firing on Lithuania. Belgium's gone. The Germans will keep pushing through France. Netherlands are gone. Alright, France are down to 20% because we did the whole communist thing with them. And they went for destroying the communist revolutionaries. Now, in the Channel, England has nobody at the moment. I was thinking of going to war with Germany so that the Soviets can come in, but now I'm rethinking that. Let's just get them planning a naval invasion with everyone we've got from here over to where do we usually land? There's 2 ports up here, so we want to land here, here, and here. Alright, plan that. We'll wait for. Alright, can't even plan it because the next research we do has to be the 1940s tech for landing craft. Transport ship, landing craft, advanced landing craft. So we'll take this and then we can transport our nation's entire army over to Britain. In the meantime, we're doing political commissars, then we go for our ideological fanaticism to create our faction. No, that's a little pointless because Denmark haven't capitulated yet. Alright, that's the equipment. So get our landing craft. 156 days isn't too bad. So we got our guys on this for now, so that'll work. Alright, what's your problem? Organisation is too low to advance. Well, no, it's not. You've been set to being careful because of the whole German thing there. And yeah, I don't trust that we'd be able to actually do that, even with the Soviets helping out. So we'll just sit here and watch France capitulate as soon as Paris falls. France, we're at 86 out of 80. Just go speed 5 because we're not doing anything. Yeah, Paris has fallen, France has capitulated, Vichy France will come out soon. They'll destroy that beachhead. Right, the German Reich grows. It'd be nice if he ever attempted Operation Sea Lion. Ooh, there's another little thing in The Hague. Oh, they're gone. So, the Allies are out of Europe. It's just Britain to take care of. And the Axis should be doing his thing from Libya. It looks like the Allies are strong down there. Taking back Somalia. But we don't have to worry about them. Japan has been screwed by China. America's not in yet. Rudolf Hess is gone. So I assume he wasn't the political advisor. Right, Japan's joined the Axis. Political commissars make way for ideological fanaticism. And we have enough factories now to get the extra research slot. But it's going to modify the government for interception, attack, defense, and agility. Naval range we don't care about. So yeah, let's get a grab Axel there. Alright, and the next one is in a few days. We're going to do what? There's something else in mind. Right, the nuclear. It'll take a year, so we'll be done in 41. We get the ahead of time thing on this, so we're done just before 43. Alright, naval bombers nearly there. Romania cedes Bessarabia. Soviet Union claims Bessarabia. Tick, tick. There we go, naval bombers. Let's go for our nuclear research. And we can do modification of the government again. How quickly are we... Alright, we're still boosting in France. And do we want the compassionate gentleman? Sure. Seems to be completely pointless, but let's go for that. A lot of Germans on the border. Hopefully he doesn't break the Molotov-Ribbentrop Act by slaughtering us. And we do have unassigned guys, right. Because they were supposed to be added to the other army that then got destroyed. So let's pull them in here under Eric, the hill fighter. And I'm thinking they're going to be needed down here. Germany is justifying against us, yeah, so that's going to be painful. They'll be careful. They'll try and get a bonus to go down there as well. Recon 2. There's no other 40s tech, is there? Let's try and at least negate Germany's decryption advantage they're going to have against us. Pretty sure we're going to have to call in the Soviets against Germany. Legion of Romania have joined the Axis. Alright, Hungary usually start a war about now. They're fascist as well. Or is it Hungary, Czechoslovakia? No. All three of them are fascist. Alright. Well, how quickly are we making planes? We're not. We are. 3 per year. What's the malice? Minus 90% for lack of resources. Alright, there's our decryption. Let's go more decryption. 100 days from now. I'm sure the Germans will be ready to declare on us long before that. And there's our fanaticism. We could create our own faction. Let's instead go extra research slot. And the other one gives just a bonus to electronics, industry, and weapons and artillery. Why? Alright. Completely forgotten there was a vector across there. Hopefully the Germans won't use the claim they're fabricating. I've seen that, where they fabricate it and then they just refuse to do it because they realise they'll lose. Doesn't look like he's fabricating on us anymore anyway. Alright, the full commit are safe for now. So the Allies are doing a little thing down in Rouen. Oh, and Calais, and in... let's call that Antwerp. And yeah, we're really doing bad on making the guys. Germany's just in Scandinavia. Scandinavia is ours, you little bastard. We could never stand up against him. Advanced computing machines. That one's too far ahead. Let's go do some of this quick encryption. Free military factories, that's kind of surprising. We need... we're doing naval bombers, then we need the fighters. Bombers and fighters, followed by air support. Strategic bombers, I assume we've at least done one. We have not. Making one per year. Finishes in less than a week. Okay, and free civilian factories. Wow. And we actually can't do anything else. Well then, let's go ahead and start making some freaking land forts on our German border. Don't know if we need a land fort there. I think we're going to need the coastal fort. We'll just put that in after. One factory would make this in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months and a half-ish. but this one's going to finish pretty soon. 26th of May, okay. I think we can hold out. And they're the French Commune now. French Commune. So, Maurice Throws we got in. Let's cancel wasting our thing on that. Try and turn Turkey to our side. Alright, boost party popularity for communist. Since we don't really need the political power anymore. Cairo's fallen. Got our landing craft. And that one's never going to be necessary. We don't need any more of them. That's way ahead of time. I guess we'll do the strap bomber. And yeah, we could do... What's next? Service by requirement. Factory output reduction. Bothers us a little. Construction speed, yeah. Don't need to worry about that unless we go to war. We are massively under 30k. So, let's go... Next research slot. We're going to change over the political guy for the defense guy. It's only 5%. But it's better than nothing against Germany. So the extra research slot, then technology sharing. The research slot we'll use for... Too early for rocketry. Get the radar up and running. Do it down in Jutland. And that will protect these sea zones at least. Alright, atomic research is done in 804 days, and that's with the 50% ahead of time penalty reduction. So, sure. Start sinking our time into that. Right, French Commune down, England aren't touched. The Raj. Has the Raj lost anything? To Japan? I doubt it. China do seem a lot stronger in this patch. I didn't change any of the stuff at the start because we had to do Iron Man mode for the achievement. It's a lot of Germans. Alright, southern Norway, enemy has air superiority. That's not good. So 60 bombers. Well, let Norway deal with most of that. Alright, side channel attack. We want... It's 42. That's too far ahead. Let's do this one though. And then... It's only a year. We can do that. Hungary's joined the Axis. So Germany's going to be feeling stronger all the time and more likely to attack us. Yugoslavia slowly being taken by Italy. I don't know what he's thinking. Bulgaria is almost fascist. Turkey will hopefully flip our way. Treaty of Crova. We need to do Turkey before the Soviets declare war on him. He's going anti-fascist. Which makes them hate each other. Makes the US, UK and the French like them. It's a bit late for that. Alright, well, we got the men on the border, so hopefully Germany won't think of doing anything silly. Would love to send everybody over to take out London. Question is, do we risk it? The answer is... Sure. We send them. These guys are better. Alright, let's chuck them on. Ah, you idiot. Alright, so we have to redo that whole thing. Or do we just... No, let's just send these guys. Get them started. These guys under him. Get back on. Damn it. Alright. Get back in there. They do this. These guys never got their orders after they land. They just try and take Dover, London, Norwich. And then we'll see. So we're going to be watching that anyway. Alright, 24 divisions. That should take 724s are quite a lot. Getting naval supremacy in the Eastern North Sea and the North Sea is going to be another matter though. So what we might do is go for these ports instead. Alright, let's switch that out. Delete this order. Naval invasion from... well, not from there because that's a separate zone. Okay, let's go from Norway. No, it's between here. This one doesn't let us do it. This one does. Alright, so we get into those two provinces. Everybody's attached. And then they head... just push out. Yep, that's not how they want to look at it. So I'll head to there first, and then they'll take Liverpool after. And then we'll see how they go after that. Okay, 84 days before we can even think of starting it. That'll take a while to get up there. The Germans probably start fabricating on us now, since we're pretty weak down there. Always call in the Soviets if we have to. Alright, tech sharing. Finish off that tree, finish that tree. Let's go through Doctrine. Which I guess is something we should actually be doing. Maybe when cyclic permutations are done. No, because we've got huge advantage on them. Yeah, we're going to get the decryption advantage. Trotsky, that's a fitting end. Alright, there goes cyclic. So, get decryption. Nice if we could actually see how many enemies are lining up on our little border there. Fighters, Kaz, Nav, and Strat. Why would they be in reserve? They should be heading in. Well, there's the start of our radar. Let's keep that going. And the 24 Eastern North Sea and North Sea. Okay, and over there, 6 enemy ships and no enemy ships. So, presuming our fleet hasn't been sunk. Where's the send home button that I've never used in my life? Repair now. Sounds good. No. Assume there's a return. You can look at their home base. Where is their home base? Right there. That's good enough. Alright, what's your problem? Search, general engage, and strap bomber research. So we need to head to the land doctrine. Prove our organisation. It's only 40 days. That is crazy. Alright, we want to see the Soviets declare on Germany. Doing Far East fortification. Anti-fascist. The Stalin line. There's a bunch of land forts. Speaking of which, we've got... how do we score that many more civilian factories? Yeah. The Germans definitely won't like that. So level 9 in there, level 10 in there. Let's go ahead and think about doing some more. And if we do that, we just have to take them back. Get started with the radar station though. It's probably the only one we'll need. Have a backup in Scania. Schoon. Yeah, how quickly do they pump these out? Alright, Lily lays claim to Greece before Yugoslavia. And we want to go equipment effort. Actually, we want to do aviation to get the not CAS, the nav. So push down to here. That requires aviation and flexible navy. That'll take a while. Let's just go through equipment first. Alright, modify the government for more manpower. Where are we going? Extensive service by requirement. Let's get a bit of a reduction in factory output. No divisions in basic. Research slot available is for... It's pretty far ahead of time. This is almost on time. Alright, get the concentrate industry done first. Naval battles were victories, apparently. It's that Danish fleet. Alright, well, we sunk a ton of crap there. Don't know how they managed that. Well, we got our delay. So we grab our elastic defense. And then a month from now we can do a few more things. So these guys ready. Looks like they are. Superior enemy, apparently. Well, they should be able to see what's actually over there. But, yeah, we're ready to go. So, I'm going to take a short break here. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon for the Swedish invasion of the UK, which I expect to be a complete and utter failure. Alright, see you soon.